The Iran war is getting worse. What was supposed to only be a few days is now turning into weeks, and this is ending up worse than the career of the Mormon wife who threw a chair at her husband recently.
Dude, leave me alone. Oh my God.
She should stay on The Bachelorette. Someone will probably want to fix her. Trump decided to give a speech where he updated all of us on the war.
And we've won. Let me tell you, we've won. You know, you never like to say too early you won. We won. We won the bet. In the first hour, it was over. But we won.
Nice. We won the war, and now we can focus on fixing our economy.
$200 billion. I think that number could move, obviously. It takes money to kill bad guys.
What the f***, Pomade Pete? You need $200 billion? Are we firing gold Trump missiles? F***, I probably just gave him an idea. That was not smart of me.
I'm going to come.
Where's that one dude who can't pronounce onomatopoeia that also really wants to record kids all the time to check this fraud? Now, the war is having some impacts here at home. Iran's South Par gas field, the world's largest natural gas field, was hit by Israel. So Iran then hit Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Kuwait's energy plants in retaliation, which caused gas prices to go higher than Biden on debate night. There was also a strike in Riyadh. I lied, that's actually Whitney Cummings bombing at the comedy festival. That was mean. She's a nice lady. And the Trump administration is experiencing some pushback. Joe Kent, who is the actual brother of Clark Kent and possible looks-maxer, resigned over the Iran war, saying the US shouldn't fight Israel's war, but the next day, the FBI charged him with leaking intel. That doesn't seem connected at all. Seems a little retaliatory. Is that a word? Qatar's prime minister also said who's responsible for this war out loud.
Stop immediately, because everyone knows who is the big beneficiary of this war and dragging the whole region into this conflict. And unfortunately, what's taking place now, it's a serve for those agendas. Thank you very much.
I know what you're thinking. Garrett. No, that isn't a cone on his head. That is a flag. I was also confused. The angles, people. But the prime minister alluded to who is responsible for the strikes. But since this war is going on so long, I hope we aren't pissing off our allies because we may need them.
We went in very hard, and we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Okay? Why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor? Okay? Right?
What the f***, Donald? That's like her blaming you for what happened in Hiroshima. The Middle East is essentially in chaos. We still don't really know why we're at war. We were told it's over uranium, but we were told we destroyed that last year. So it feels like there's a secret motive here. But surely, in all this chaos, I hope someone isn't profiting off of all of this.
I think that what has to be done is to have alternative routes. Instead of going through the choke points of the Hormuz Straits and the Bab el-Mandeb Straits, in order to have the flow of oil, just have oil pipelines going west through the Arabian Peninsula, right up to Israel, right up to our Mediterranean ports, and you've just done away with the choke points for forever.
Holy shit. That looks Maxon dude was right. This shit was all for him. Afroman just won the funniest trial you will ever see. The rapper, who only needs 3 things in life, Colt 45, 2 zigzags, and justice, was in a civil trial against the sheriff's office where they set up a fake raid over supposed kidnapping victims and allegedly stole his money. There were no kidnapping victims though, or anything they put on the search warrant. Afroman, the Tupac of Palmdale, showed up to a trial in an American flag suit, and just one day before the trial was set to start, he dropped the greatest music video of all time.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Ooh.
Yes, Afroman made an entire album roasting the sheriff's office, and it's pretty catchy. The lyrics inside the album really upset the cops, though.
So, you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light?
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? I mean, I think we should find out.
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
Yeah, I kind of do actually. That's not the only cop Afroman roasted for raiding his house as well.
You really don't know her. I noticed her voice is a few octaves lower. She's not too ugly. She's not too fine, but she might whip out something that's bigger than mine. She disconnected my camera.
I've seen better fake tears from Erica Kirk. Now, normally, cops have a great defense in a trial. So let's hear what they are saying.
Can you tell me what fact about you that receding hairline or dipshit refers to, please?
I'm sorry?
Your hairline can't recede if it's gone, Lee Syatt looking ass. And I can say that. My hairline is in worse shape than an Iranian oil field. The cops are saying that the lyrics cause them trauma. So I imagine the lyrics are extremely offensive to cause grown men trauma just from words.
Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You
You
were
received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
Okay. And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but you'd have to ask him that question.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just a living pound cake. Mama's living pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Living pound cake. He wanna put down his gun. Living pound cake. Trending on TikTok.
I've been called a lot of bad things in my life, mainly by my ex-girlfriend's best friend, but she slept with her boss, so who gives a f***? But lemon pound cake isn't even that mean. It's delicious. And that cop should know. He looks like he eats all of the ones that were delivered. Now, being publicly humiliated by a rapper is embarrassing, but there are two things that can help. Tech CEOs are ruining everyone's lives again. Mark Zuckerberg, the half lizard, half computer wake surfer, is planning to lay off around 20% of his workforce at Meta due to AI becoming more efficient despite being profitable. And when this news was announced, the stock price rose. So companies are now financially rewarded by the public if they fire people and replace them with a bot that somehow makes more mistakes than them. Meaning, more companies will follow suit as there was no negative backlash, and the world will be run by dorks. If only someone predicted that. Yes, I just plugged my own video, go watch it. It's really good. And this week, Jeff Bezos, aka Thin Diesel, announced he is planning to raise $100 billion for a fund that would go and acquire manufacturing firms to automate them with AI. This dude forced bookstores out of business and may be the main driver behind women being addicted to romance books. The way the CIA targeted black communities with crack is basically what he's doing with spicy romance novels for white women. The only person who is a bigger dick than Thin Diesel is the rocket that he built himself, because that thing looks like a massive Johnson. And the game Pokemon Go that is responsible for Hillary Clinton losing the presidential election.
Get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
You've done a lot of horrible things in your life. 30 that we technically can't prove, but we know is true. And that is still somehow the worst thing you've ever done. Pokemon Go has an AI company affiliated with it, because of course, that has just partnered with Coco Robotics. And they plan to take all the data of every person who played Pokemon Go to build a digital map for delivery robots. They can then use the pictures to help navigate these robots around areas. You should have just used the data to arrest any male playing that game. I'm just saying, if you were a man and played that game, I bet you're not allowed within 300 feet of a school. So basically you watching this video, you are either building these people's company with data for free that is now being used to replace you, and when they do, the elites reward them with higher stock prices. These guys are such
No, sir. But it looks like a giant dick.